It is 6:50, time for the morning sprint. Developing right now, Juneau County officials are searching for a missing 21-year-old man. Garrett Georgeson was last seen early Saturday morning at Randall's Uptown Bar in Mauston. Police say he was driving a 2018 Chevy Cruze hatchback with a Wisconsin license plate. If you have any information on his location, contact the Juneau County Sheriff's Office.
The FBI is vetting all 25,000 National Guard troops coming to Washington for President-elect Biden's inauguration. Several active duty military, police, or National Guard members have been arrested in connection to the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. So far, though, commanders say they've seen no evidence of any threat to the inauguration from their service members.
The 500 National Guard soldiers from Wisconsin are included in that vetting process. The troops flew out of Milwaukee over the weekend. Soldiers are from the 32nd Red Arrow Infantry Brigade Combat Team, the Madison-based 115th Fighter Wing, and the 128th Air Refueling Wing.
The Wisconsin National Guard is tasked with guarding two capitals at once, the nation's and Wisconsin's. Troops will be on call to help if any protests materialize. You'll also notice some extra security precautions around town this week, like blocked roads leading to the Capitol, no parking around the square, and extra officers patrolling the building.
Breaking overnight, the FBI is investigating evidence that a woman who entered the U.S. Capitol earlier this month planned to sell stolen data to Russia. That's according to a new Politico report. According to an affidavit, a witness says they saw a video of Riley June Williams taking a laptop or hard drive from House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's office. It's unclear if the FBI had arrested her or whether the laptop or hard drive had actually been stolen. For now, Williams faces charges for entering the Capitol and for disorderly conduct.
President Trump plans to issue about 100 pardons and commutations on his last day in office. He'll reportedly pardon white-collar criminals, high-profile rappers, and others tomorrow. For now, President Trump is not expected to grant himself a pardon. The White House held a meeting yesterday to finalize the list. It'll be the last batch of pardons unless the president decides to pardon controversial allies, family members, or himself.
Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and you can honor his legacy locally. UW-Madison and the King Coalition are hosting a virtual holiday observance. Princeton professor and African-American studies scholar Eddie Glaude Jr. will be this year's keynote speaker. Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway and County Executive Joe Parisi will also present the MLK Humanitarian Award. That event is free. It starts at 6 tonight.
Some local organizations are working together for a community meal in honor of the holiday. Little John's Restaurant, the Overture Center in Madison's Central Business Improvement District, will serve meals for $5. You can pick up your soul food in a drive-thru or with curbside pickup. Meal pickup times and other ways to pay it forward are up on Little John's website.
Breaking news this morning, President-elect Joe Biden will appoint DHS Secretary-designee Andrea Palm as the Health and Human Services Deputy Secretary. She's one of 5 women being appointed to fill #2 spots at key cabinet agencies. Palm will have to be confirmed by the Senate to officially take the role.
And within the last half hour, we've learned Karen Timberlake will serve as DHS Interim Secretary. Timberlake served as DHS Secretary under former Governor Jim Doyle during the 2009 H1N1 pandemic. She'll officially start a week from today.
You're going to want to check your freezers. More than 760,000 pounds of Hot Pockets have been recalled. There are concerns they could contain pieces of glass and hard plastic. Parent company Nestle says it has received complaints about contaminated materials being inside those frozen sandwiches. Any Hot Pockets produced or shipped in November are part of that recall.
Tax season will start a little later this year. The IRS will begin accepting tax returns starting February 12th. The usual start date is in January. The delay will allow the IRS to test its systems after Congress passed a second round of stimulus payments late last month. Some people who missed the 2 payments last year will still be able to claim them through their tax file.
The jackpot still growing this morning after another round without a winner. Tomorrow's Mega Millions drawing right around $850 million. That's the 3rd largest of all time. Wednesday's Powerball is $730 million, which is the 5th largest. Neither has been this big since at least 2019, when a Wisconsin man won a $768 million Powerball.
The Packers are 1 win away from the Super Bowl. They'll have to beat the Buccaneers to get there. Tom Brady and the Bucs took down Drew Brees and the Saints last night. It was the first playoff game ever where both quarterbacks were over the age of 40. The Packers clinched their spot in the NFC title game with a win over the Rams on Saturday.
Almost 6:56 right now. If you're hitting the road this morning on this holiday, we're not seeing any major issues out there. No crashes to report. Just a couple of slowdowns along East Washington Avenue. That's your First One traffic.
And a look at your News 3 Now First One forecast this morning. We have cloudy skies early today. Temperatures are going to hold steady in the mid-20s throughout the day, topping just around 28 later on this afternoon. A few flurries this morning, but we should begin to dry out for the second part of the day. Here's a look at that extended forecast. We're cooler tomorrow with highs right around 20 degrees. There is a chance for some flurries in the afternoon, mainly southwest of Madison, back into the 30s for the middle of the week.
Thank you very much, Hattie, and thanks for joining us on your MLK Junior Day. Folks, have a great Monday. We'll see you back here tomorrow.